Hey, what's going on? Thank you very much for looking at this video from billynewmanphoto.com. Today we're looking at a photograph that was taken on film, on ektar film. It's one of those Kodak films. There's portra, there's ektar. I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of other, like Kodak Gold or whatever the cheap stuff that you used to get for your disposable camera used to be. Or your little point and shoot back in the 90s. But this one is shot on ektar. I think it was one of the professional grade films. I've really not ever known too much about film or film stocks or like the difference between slide film or was it velvia or portra or ektar, but I knew I really got into ektar because I liked the contrasty or I don't know, just had like a really crisp look to it. And I pulled out a lot of blues and a lot of greens that I had trouble getting in some of the other film stocks I was using. Like I think if you use Fujifilm, you get a lot of olive tones, that sort of thing. So I liked a lot of the crisp look that I got in the color reproduction using this film stock. And this was back in, I think, 2014 when we were out at Romolo Lake in Central Oregon. We're kind of the central Cascades of Oregon, maybe sort of north of Crater Lake. But a really cool spot up there. And I just kind of like the silver lining of the clouds and the way that the light sort of diffused amongst this photo. It was kind of cool. But I think everything on this roll really turned out pretty interestingly. I think it was from a trip around the Toka Falls area, which I'll probably run through a few more photos of. But yeah, thanks a lot for checking out this image from billynewmanphoto.com.